was deemed to be incapacitated, right? So listen, you all, so mentally incapacitated for some time. She has had someone that's been a steward over her finances, over her health and so her well-being. So, we want to keep her in our prayers, right? But she suffered, as I mentioned, the other isms, the Queen La La. She suffered from, alcoholism, yes, Graves' disease, aphasia, you know what I mean? Some mental health issues now that had just contributed to like, really, a messed up time in her life, but we're keeping our prayers. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm super excited because yeah, we have amazing guests here today. But you know what? Before I kick off our first, okay, we have two individuals here. Before I kick off some amazing things, actually, no. Okay. I'm gonna bring in. I'm gonna tag team back again. Check the record in. Let's begin. Let's go. Egyptian. Let me call my sister from another Mr. Up in this doggone John. Lugsy. I'm super excited. You all listen. When I tell you that our show has the most featured content creators, okay? When I tell you this is a featured show, like all of my correspondents are featured or they have content, they create content. So I'm super excited. I'm talking about, oh my God, I'm talking about featured shows. I'm talking about Queen Lala or Crowned every Thursday. That's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got, oh my gosh, Upstage with our girl Cinderella. That's Sundays at 4 p.m. I'm talking about Melody Madness with Queen Vampy Tuesdays at 12 a.m. I'm talking No Blues News with Miss Queen Tawny every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And listen, I'm going to call up one another. She's going to help me close out this day, open it up. I'm super excited. This is my sister from another Mr. Everyone, if you are new, make sure you hit the star at the top to favor me. Hit the star, hit the star, hit the star. What does that allow you to do? That allows you to not have to be in the daytime with flashlight looking for me in this show. Okay? Hit the star at the top if you know what you good for you. Oh my God, here's my sister from another Mister. She has her own feature show, Melody Madness, every Tuesday, 12 a.m. It's my queen sister in the building, Queen P. What up? How are you doing? How are you doing, everyone?
Gracious.
Make sure that we have listen, I'm super excited. This is our closing show of 2024. This is our last Daily Dish with Dimples today. I'm super excited. If you are new here, if you have never been here before, and our feature is up, we're doing amazing. Everyone, make sure you hit the star at the top to favorite myself. If you want to and you need to favorite who is in the box, that's Queen Vampy, touch her name and then hit favorite. Okay, touch her name and hit favorite. So, sis, I'm super excited. I'm super happy to have you, to see you. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. Doing super amazing. I'm super excited because we have a great show today, a phenomenal show. We have yourself and we have another amazing individual that's here, my brother from another mother. I do want to set some things off really briefly. You got some juice? You got some in the drip? What you got?
Uh,
Are we
yeah.
are we doing some support? So listen, like not too much on me, like my sister and co-host and also featured content creator Queen Lala would say, let's get the bad stuff out the way, right? Let's get some of the bad stuff out of the way. With
All right.
2024 coming to a close, I want to be able to talk about the people that are no longer here. This is a short list, okay? If you all have more people in the comments that you want to say, hey, John, don't forget them as well. You are more than happy. But we lost some people in 2024,
Mhm.
okay? So I think it's good to be able to say, hey, who did you lose? What's going on? All right? Some of the people that we lost most recently, Zay, Jimmy Carter. Okay, Jimmy
Yes.
Carter. We just recently lost Jimmy Carter on 12/28/24. He just passed away at 100. We know him as the past president, but I heard that he did a lot of philanthropy work. Okay, so in
Mhm.
terms of yes, Jimmy Carter is gone. This is why we have
Yep.
this show, my brother. He just passed away. God bless you for not, this is why we're here. Thank you so much. Jimmy Carter. We had Nikki Giovanni who passed
Ooh.
away. Yes, Quincy Jones. We all did you know about Nikki Giovanni? We
I seen it on IG the other day. Yes.
Okay. We have Shelley Duvall. Shelley Duvall. I believe Shelley did the movie with
The Shining
yes, girl. Shelley
and the
Duvall.
live
Yeah.
action Popeyes. If y'all remember the live action Popeyes, she was. in that movie as well too. Amazing actress.
Butterfly, amazing. We have Carl Weathers. I'm amazing. Welcome to the
Yes.
show. Carl Weathers. We have James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones, God rest his soul, passed
Yeah.
away. Yes, 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 passed away. Shannon Dougherty, however you say Dougherty.
Yes,
Hey,
from
top
Cars.
edge, Mordred, that's
Mhm.
you. We got
That's right.
Shannon Dougherty, 90210. Hi. Amazing. Hello, Lola. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I used to watch 90210, and people, did y'all watch Degrassi? Because Degrassi High
Degrassi.
was Degrassiing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure we watched that or not. Yes, good to see
Here
you.
in Charm too.
Oh
Um,
my gosh, she was in Charmed. Yes, she
yes,
was. She
she.
was in Charmed. Listen, hello, hola, Lola. So we have Donald Sutherland. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
welcome, welcome. We have Toby Keith, Liam Payne. Okay, you all, we know
And
Tori. Badge in the building. Hello,
whoop,
Tori. Hello, Liam Payne. Definitely one that definitely set this show on fire with sadness and
yes.
pain. Okay, and Liam, not to mention Liam Payne, they're coming for his people, like on
Oh
some
yeah.
wrongful death and stuff like that.
So
We
many
have
charges going on.
some people they was charged, right? Black
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, what's up, handsome? We have Richard Simmons, God rest his soul. Richard
Yeah.
Simmons, for you all who may not know about Richard Simmons, major leaguer in fitness, right? I'm talking about when they was VHSs. I'm talking about old school. We got oh my goodness, OJ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fitness buff. Thank you, Lugsy Wugsy. Yeah. Yo, let's go shopping after 3 o'clock. Make sure you hit the start. Everyone, welcome. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. My name is Dr. Dimples. We are a featured show. We're here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please make sure you favor myself by hitting the star up the top, and make sure you touch Queen Vampy's name and hit the favorite button as well. We got OJ Simpson. OJ, wow. OJ was huge. OJ was
Mm-hmm.
huge. And why is it that we're having some information about some type of confessions or whatever? People always want to get you after you die, though. Now, listen, OJ was very controversial in terms of the Trista, in terms of the alleged murders that he was acquitted for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there was this also, thank you, Tori. There was also this tell-all or something like that, or something coming out that it was some confession. I'm not sure if did you hear it, if anything coming out like that that may have come across your, and if not, I mean, people are going to say a lot when you pass away.
Yeah,
Uh,
they do.
we got Bill Cobb's murder and crime as he beat up people that took from him. So, OJ, thanks for mentioning that. OJ, you did hear something. OJ has served time for like kind of like getting rough with people. Like
Mm-hmm.
he straight served some time. Hi Sam, no one will publish it. Bill Cobb's, he plays as Whitney. He was on The Bodyguard. He played as Whitney Houston's head of security. Do you remember him? Well, if you saw The Bodyguard, you remember that's Bill
Mm-hmm.
Cobb, older black man, Phil Donahue, and we have Tito Jackson.
Yeah.
Yes, Toots. Hello. So that was just, a small list of people we want definitely, guess what, you all? This life, you come and you will go. You come
Yeah.
and you will go. So definitely shout out big just to their families, to the yeah, Tito was gone, to their families, their loved ones who they left behind. Please let's keep them in their prayers, because
Mm-hmm.
when you lose someone, and a part of you goes with them. You
Yep.
understand? A part of you goes with them. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. You all,
Um,
whoever is the number one gifter at the end of by 3 o'clock is the big D of the stream. Vampy, Queen Vampy, sister from another mister. She has her own feature show, and that's Melody Madness every 12 a.m. on Tuesdays. Sis, tell me some juice that you got.
okay, so as y'all know, Beyonce just had her halftime show was aired on Netflix during the Ravens and the Houston Texans, and she getting backlash for her performance. They, you know how lately they saying that she's not country, lately with different people. So her mom made a statement to all the trolls and haters about Beyonce. Let me pull this up again.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Mama Beyonce, Mama B did do some clap back. She definitely clapped back. Go ahead.
Yeah, she
Hey,
said. She
Renee.
said. it is blogging to me that you take your precious Christmas day and watch the performance of someone you hate and don't think has talent. And she wrote this on December 27th, like maybe a day or two after the
Uh-huh.
thing. And she then continue with, obviously you are so obsessed with them, addicted to them, and simply admire them. Wish you could be them, that you cannot help but to watch and critique the comments and say dumb, ridiculous stuff that's make you look like a joke. And then she did say, "Go talk that blank later." So, yeah, Mama Tina Knowles is not gonna play by her baby Beyonce because since she debuted it on Cowboy Carter, it's always been problems left and right.
Yes.
Always been problems left and right when it comes to it, and people saying that she's not all this and that. But apparently, like when I watched the halftime show, that comeback, the halftime show was personal. Like I could have got what line of song she said. They came to see me. That one line that she did in the song, she was personal
Yes,
with it. She's
here,
like,
kitty, kitty.
pretty much with that
What,
fierce look.
does
But
everyone
overall,
shit? But the thing is, wait, was that lyric or not a part of the song? Hey,
it
David.
was.
Hey,
She
hey,
come to see
y'all.
me.
Okay, so how about this, everyone? If you do not know, um, Beyonce had Beyonce Bowl. It's known as the Beyonce Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix produced, or either I don't know who produced it,
That's what it's talking about.
Beyonce or Netflix. But Sade produced this almost like a halftime special and the Christmas Day game. I don't know who was playing. Don't nobody really care, or most of y'all care.
The
But
Ravens in Texas.
the Ravens, okay, and
And
Texas,
her hometown Texan, Houston,
her
Texas.
hometown, played a Christmas Day game, and they
Mm-hmm.
had her as the doggone headliner, right? So Beyonce, Rafiki Holo, they killed it. Okay, when I tell you,
She
not only
did.
did she kill it, she brought Blue Ivy. Ivy was back. You know what I mean? Like they was just
Post
like,
Malone. She
you know
did
what I mean?
that viral. Like she
Oh my gosh! So
did that.
Beyonce killed it. She had a couple of people from her
Shabuzi
album, Shabuzi, and then who
was
was the
there.
other person that she had?
Post Malone.
Post Malone. Yeah. So she had talents there. She had an
Oh yeah.
amazing show there. And and for real, truth be told, it was like perfection. It was
Mm-hmm.
perfection. It was elocution. The way it was executed was
It was great.
crazy. If you had something wrong to say about that performance, you are a hater. You understand? But people
Right.
do love to hate Beyonce. People do love to hate her. Oh my goodness, everyone. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. My name is Top Badge Dimples. And listen, oh my gosh, you all, I said it. We will be coming back from break. I have been on a break for some time, but probably in the early new year, we will be coming back. So I'm super excited. So yeah, we are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all, why are you here? You're here because the show is featured. It's featured. It was in purple because the app said, hey, we love this content. We love talking about celebrities. We love talking about their ups, their downs, their juice, their gossip, their drama, their tea. We love to hear it, and we're here for it. Okay. So Queen Vampy, sis, I am about to, I would love to hear. Please tell us about your feature show because we have one more guest and we have some real, even more information to share. Please tell us about your featured show. Please share about your featured show because we would love to hear that. When is it? What time is it?
Yeah, so I have a fish show called Baby Melody Madness every Tuesdays at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Monday going to Tuesday, so some people maybe Monday night, and then Tuesdays for East Coasters. It's a music game show, very fun and entertaining. And if you guys like to be on it, just let me know.
Yes, can I tell you all, Melanie Madness. Yes, Melanie Madness. This is my sister, Queen Vampy. Amazing. Speaking of Booski in the
That.
building, this is, yes, Melody Madness, a feature show. Big shout out to you and your success. You know what I mean? She has done this show when it wasn't featured. She worked to get it featured. Please understand and please know you all. If you have content that you want to provide to this place, bro, like please know that it's something you have to love, be passionate about, and that you would do regardless. Okay, so please just know that your content is your content and it's important because it's yours. Okay, so please know that and please understand that. Oh my gosh, sister from another mister, thank you so very much for being here. Did you have any other juice that you wanted to share?
Um, I was gonna touch back a little bit. What's on TikTok about Beyonce? So, someone
Uh-huh.
tweeted on on Twitter, or well, we know it's X, saying that it should be a racial appropriation with Beyonce having blonde hair. But little did he know that Beyonce been working at blonde hair since she was in the 90s.
Oh my gosh. You know what? People just try to pick apart. Okay. The fact is people just try to pick apart. You know what? The fact is Beyonce, first of all, let's not to mention she got, oh my goodness, I can't even categorize it incorrectly. She is the number one performer, number one pop artist. What was this? The greatest pop artist of the 21st century? Do you understand?
Yes.
So Beyonce, she's like, they're saying like she's one of the greatest. So she just received that like that accolade. It was huge. So when you go up with more haters. You understand? They grip onto you, right? They grip onto you. So big shout out to Beyonce. I believe it's the big, is it not the 20, it's the biggest pop star of the 21st century, something like that. Is the biggest pop star? I think it's something like that. But listen, I thank you so much. You all, please tune in to Melody Madness. Thank you. Please tune in to Melody Madness with Queen Vampy. I'm super excited for you, what we're doing in 2025, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for representing our last show of 2024. God bless you, sis. Right? We're going to do it again in 2025, y'all. Let's go. Let's roll. Period. On God. Thank you, sister. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, for a moment. Thank you so much for being here. I'm super excited, you all. This year, 2024 has been like, it's been pretty amazing, right? But 2025 is about to be here in like 2 days. So yeah, so this show now, you all, this, I believe it's been featured like 3 years. I think, is it 3 years or 4 years? I lose count. We had a celebration a couple of weeks ago, but I believe it's like, I think it's like 3 or 4. I think it's like 3. I don't know. It's at least 3, but I'm super excited. I'm super thankful. Thank you also, each and every one of you all that hit the favorite, that are here and that come for the Daily Dish. Real quick, a recap of our content creators that have their own feature shows or own shows. I definitely want to take a moment. This is Daily Dish. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's on Mondays. You have Miss Tawny, the only Miss Tawny. She is No Blues News, and that's every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, we have Queen Vampy. Yes, her feature show, Melody Madness, as Tuesdays, 12 a.m. Then we have Queen Lala. Yes, Queen Lala, Crowned. That's every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have Upstage. Upstage is Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we also have Goob Talk, and we're also looking forward to coming back. Yes. So listen, do me a favor, hit us something in the comments so I know you all are still here, because I don't see any, so my internet could be interneting. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Oh my gosh, you all. So listen, it's been big drama. So I'm super excited, you all, because I have my second guest, right? I have my second guest, and it's so amazing that he's actually, thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Y'all, it's just attentive. I know, y'all. We are not, listen, it's not juicy enough if it's not dripping. It's not juicy enough. It's not juicy enough if it's not dripping. Okay, we're not dripping. We're not juicy enough, period. So listen, let's call it in, okay? I'm super excited, you all. I'm gonna bring up my second guest of the day. Like, when I tell you, I can call this man like this morning and be like, hey, Casper, it's the white, did you see the white chicks? She said, I'm gonna have an itch fit. She's gonna write a letter. I am a white woman in America, okay? When I tell you, I can call this man this morning and be like, yo, can you like be on my show? Can you represent? I'm super excited. America. I'm super excited to have him. Yo, when I tell you there is a royalty about him, when I tell you his name is just not King for, any right reason, is because he has established himself as just as someone to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? I'm talking about his intellect, I'm talking about his opinions, I'm talking about just his knowledge. So I'm super excited to have him here. He has always been super dependable, but not only that, he's got an opinion. You know what I mean? We want to hear what he got to say. So I'm super excited to have him on our final show of 2020, 2024. It's the final show in 2024. It's none other than my brother from another mother, King Egyptian.
What's good? What's good?
What's
What's good?
up,
How y'all
bro?
feeling? How y'all feeling?
Yes, it's so good to see you. Can I tell you, oh my gosh, you all. Can I thank you, Casper? Can I tell you, I'm super excited. It feels like fireworks. Thank you. It feels like fireworks. Let me tell you one thing. You are an OG, right? You are an OG here on multiple platforms. Like people have respect for you. You have been successful. I know we have not seen, but doesn't mean he's not working. He has been the same, like stand up individual that I've known,
Hi,
and
Vanity.
we've had
What's
an
good, love?
opportunity to like connect. And that's my brother right there. So I'm so happy that you've been able to be here. Thank you so much just for ongoing commitment of the show, of myself. I love you and thank you.
I love
Everyone,
you
listen.
back. It's my pleasure to be here. It's my pleasure to
Yes,
be here.
yes. So listen, I said, listen, we 2024 had a lot of drama, but one thing I never had an opportunity is to speak with you about some topics, right? So the truth is, in this 2024, there was a lot of drama, but the number one celebrity that had the most controversial drama, do we know who it is? Do we know? Do we know who the number one person, as a guest? Just as a guest.
Bad boys, baby, bad boys, bad boy. I thought I told you that we won't stop. Thought I told you that we won't stop.
Okay. Listen, you all, of the drama, of the most controversial drama, we all know, you all, this show has been the Daily Diddy with Dimples, okay? Sean Puff Combs has been noted as the most controversial celebrity of 2024. Yes, he is the most controversial celebrity of 2024, right? He was booked on federal, the diddler, right? Too bad P. Diddy is not here. He was booked on federal charges in September. They included sex trafficking, racketeering, and this was all filed against him in New York City, right? So Diddy has been like just the most controversial. So we got something filed against him, and ultimately, so I want to go into a couple levels with you, just to get your insights about what's kind of happening, your overall opinion, because not only do we have Diddy, but this also manifests into Jay-Z. Okay, so I want to, hey Monty, this is a manifestation, right? So let's talk about Diddy. Thank you. Let's talk about Diddy. We know that there was the video that came out with Cassie that was leaked, right? And we know that it came from, allegedly, I believe it came from TMZ. Like, yo, from TMZ. So we have him beating Cassie as she was trying to, or at least kicking her, hitting her. We have this visual, right? Which shocked the world, but people weren't surprised. But to really see the visceral, what we saw and how, he did that, like we saw it. So it started there. And then she filed, she got like 30 million. And then we have this, and then we have the two, both homes, LA, Florida, right? They seized whatever they seized that they didn't tell us about. And then now we have him arrested sometime later on all these charges. Can you just give me some of your like, when this stuff broke down, give me some of your initial visceral thoughts about what happened as you saw this, or as you come to find it out. What are some of your reactions, your initial reactions to this information? I know I gave you a lot because it's been back to
No,
back, but
I'm with you.
when you saw it unfold, what did you think? What was your thoughts?
Okay, so I'll tell you this. I see what you've seen, but what
Right.
I seen was before the Cassie thing. He had been in Forbes magazine, and what they said in Forbes magazine is he was one of the first African Americans to be a billionaire in the United States,
Okay.
along with Kanye West, Bill Cosby. And if
Mm-hmm.
you pay attention to what's been happening to them, it's
Right.
not good, because what's happening is what happens to the government. They can't let people of ethnic color have power. And once you gain power, once they said, he got $1 billion, we got to get some of that money. We got to test them out, see how much he got. Then the
Right.
Cassie thing came out. It's P. Diddy. You're talking about a world we live in where cameras are everywhere. They already had at that point, the federal government had hundreds of hours of information on P. Diddy before the Cassie thing was even exposed. That was just something somebody said, P. Diddy in the hotel? Let's look at it. Oh, they up there fighting? We got that on camera, baby. We got that on camera. And now it gets on the internet.
Right.
So now you got this man who's already been listed a billionaire.
Right.
A billionaire in a country where being a billionaire is a lucrative thing. Not just somebody whose value, net worth is $1 billion, but somebody who has access to $1 billion in cash money.
Right. Right.
He goes to this court case and they say, this could ruin you. He say, I thought I told you that we want to stop. What you want, 30 million? Give it to her. 30 million. Booyah, get it done with.
He did. And
Oh,
then,
you got money.
right.
Now we're going to look into you. Oh, you got these homes and these properties. Look at all this baby oil.
Right.
Look at all this baby oil you got here.
Right.
You wasn't even standing at home.
He was right. So what we're setting up? Hey, Buki. So what we're setting up, and I'm seeing you, I'm feeling you, everyone. Thank you. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. My name is Dr. Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is our last show of 2024. It's the last show of 2024, and I got my brother from another mother, King Egyptian, to weigh in on the most controversial individual, which is Puff Daddy, Sean Diddy, Take That, the Diddler Combs. Okay. So right now he is still which tried to make three or four bail attempts. So what King Egyptian you are starting to build is a man who first is a billionaire, a black billionaire who has power, prestige, he has money, and he very successful businessman, right? But so we have his success, but then we have things that have already been started against him before Cassie, or sort of listening to him, paying attention to him. So now then you have the video, which you mentioned, right? Let me ask you this. While we have all these things, because I see where you're going, and it's the same thing we're going to touch on, we have to touch on the fact that R. Kelly had said that they did the same thing to him. We will bifurcate to him momentarily. However, R. Kelly weighed in and said, hey, they did that to me too, bruh. Okay, but let's just talk about the facts, right? Hello, Mexican. No ahora, like later. Let's talk about the fact that not only did he, my gosh, he was caught on camera. You have him being caught on camera. So these things are happening. When you're talking about like what's happening, he was seen beating her up. I see where you're going. But if we talk
But
about
does it matter to be caught on camera if I got you on camera too? And that's what's the danger with P. Diddy right now. Because people are saying, oh yeah, we seen you beating her in the hallway. And he can say, do you really want to bring that up a lot of times when I got you at the Diddy party sucking dick? Excuse my language. Excuse my language. But you know what I'm saying? I got expletive videos of popes, preachers, pastors, political leaders, rappers, singers, rich people. I got all of these people on camera, on video, all laid in the same quadruple size bed, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. So who really has the power? And that's why they was like, we need to seize everything he got. We got to find this information that he has that can incriminate us so we can put him in jail and stop him from doing this. And like that's why, like, because you got to think, we live in a world where even you as an individual, like, if the eye is on you, they can watch you go to your car, go to the grocery store, go home, go back into your house, watch you from inside your house, from outside for 16 hours. You know what I'm saying? So they got access to people, but the access is different when you got the value of money, where people say, don't you be looking over there. You know, so now that they say we got enough to say we can look at him, the same thing that happened with Bill Cosby. They said, and they had enough to say, oh, we can look at you, and we can look at you to the point where it's too dangerous for you to say anything about what you know. Right. Because at the moment, we just going to counteract it. We got the ability to counteract it. You know what I'm saying? That's what P. Diddy going right now. No matter how much money and power he got, you going against the government who knows the value of how much money you got, that they could take it from you. If they could just prove, well, no matter what you have on anybody else, you're guilty. You know what I'm saying? And then that puts other people in power and position. You can say, if you let him do this, if you let the government do this to me, I'm going to tell everybody about you.
But bro, let's talk about it, right? Everyone, this is the Diligence for Dimples. We're here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Like P. Diddy had facts, like they had videotape, they have things. You're talking about someone, if you're talking about, thank you. You're really talking about that. Thank you. You're talking, appreciate you, thank you. You're talking about someone that actually has footage that had baby oil. Thank you, Be Easy. You're talking about someone that actually, like, I can understand, like, you're playing black advocate. Because what you're really doing, and we're gonna keep it real, what you're doing is playing black billion advocate, right? So guess what?
But not just that though, because
Yeah.
it's based on the balance of money and power. Just like the Epstein thing. I think at a point the reason that all of that escalated so far because he no longer had the money to sustain being a secret. The same thing with P. Diddy. You talking about stuff that happened 10, almost 15 years ago with people dying, with racketeering, drug sales in New York City that has been ignored for 10 years. They got footage that they're not releasing to the public of him having those connections to drug dealers and bosses and pimps and prostitutes and those things of that nature 10 years ago at the Freaknik. You know what I'm saying? He funded and orchestrated a lot of those situations and a lot of those parties 10 years ago where he had footage that they're not disclosing to the public because they can't tell you, we got this footage of him back with Bill Clinton in the party. You know, there's some stuff they can't tell you because it would expose even more that they can let to be allowed. And that's what like that's how the public works. Like, yeah, you see in all of the controversy and the drama, but that's just to build up a case of people saying, oh, well, he nasty and he's done these things. Well, the reflection of him is to him to say, well, look, you can look at just publicly some of the parties that we had and some of the stuff that you all are accusing me of.
But this is the thing. But can we just honestly say that could be smoking? That's smoke. Let's talk about the smoke. You're talking about smoke and mirrors, right? So black people can't smoke like that. You understand? Like the truth is, as much as the thing is where you're saying like this happens to other people, I don't know if smoke and mirrors works for that. I don't know if smoke and mirrors works for the fact that he had all those things confiscated. And not only that, he had guns that had filed off, numbers filed off. Not only that, he had the baby oil, right? He had the freak offs. I mean, the fact is all this footage. So now this is master plan, because you got to think about it. Was he successful? Yes. Is there a possibility that he did some foul stuff? Yes. Was he not denied bail? All I'm saying is, Biggie's murder. Okay, so was he not denied bail? Like, because they thought he was like at risk to other witnesses? Like they said.
No, he was denied bail.
What?
He was denied bail because they had the same thing you just said. They had evidence that he was guilty of crimes. Right. That's the bottom line. They could say, we can't let you bond out. One, because you have a lot of money. You own a plane. You could just get in your plane, fly off, go to Cuba. We can't let you go. Yeah. We can't just let you go home. You can't have a bail. And we have you guilty, red-handed, committing crime. We got to take you to court first and go through the process because didn't Young Thug just go home?
Oh, he is definitely. Wait, I think Young Thug, I heard. Okay.
He just went home. Do you know how RICO charges work? They don't charge you with a RICO charge unless they already got you bloodshot, red-handed, committing crime.
Young Thug had RICO charges?
Him and Gunna were being charged with RICO charges, gang affiliation and racketeering, money laundering.
Right. Everyone, oh my goodness. So let me. Okay. So how do we not look at all of the things that he is accused of, and that amongst him not being able to be denied bail, but he used another inmate's information to make calls. Grizz,
everybody does that in prison. So that's a jail thing.
Okay, that's a jail thing. That's
a jail. You don't know who I'm calling if I'm using somebody else's name to call them.
But why?
That gives me privacy.
But if it's a jail thing, why are you? I mean, is it like you trying to get over a thing?
No,
If
but
you
if I need to call
know,
somebody and have a conversation, all my conversations are being recorded. If I need to
right.
call somebody privately, I can't do it in my name because they're going to be definitely looking for Sean Puffy Combs to call his grandma, and they're going to listen to every phone call. If I use your name to call, they're not looking for Jack Jones that stay in the cell downstairs to call somebody for me. Now I can have a free conversation without anybody noticing. Sometimes I need to have a private conversation. They don't even know who he called or who he was trying to reach out to because the conversation is lost in transversity. But he might have just been trying to call his kids and be like, I just want to say some stuff that I don't want everybody to listen to. Have a conversation that everybody don't know the answers to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just desire like privacy when people got you bloodshot red-handed. And like I said, in the words of 21 Savage, how much money you got?
Right.
How many problems you got? And that makes a lot of sense because if the amount of money that he got will determine based on what he been accused of for the last 10 years that they now piling up on him, if he'll go home or stay in jail.
Well, brother, how about this? Why is it that did allegedly, if he has multiple footage of celebrities, dignitaries, political people, right? If he has this footage, then did he not premeditate the fact that he was going to need some of this?
Of course he
Playing,
did.
so we still playing devil's advocate. So the fact
He
is,
did do that.
he did. So you're saying yourself, he did do that. He did videotape. He did have all these cameras up so that one day that would be like stock that he could fall back on. I mean, to really like, so what we're looking at here is integrity. We're looking at here is this person capable of doing all the things he said. Like, I mean, like we got the allegedly Leonardo DiCaprio's, and those pictures are out. We got the white parties. We got the freak offs. We got the oral.
Justin Bieber, Usher. You got cases of people that have admitted sexual assault that are famed. Usher like admitted openly sexual assault. But how much money you got?
So the question is it now how much money you got, or is it now you just been caught up? Because presently he made four attempts to get released out of jail. 4 attempts, they were denied, and in which they said he was a flight risk. One of his homes is close to the water. They don't want him to be able to get away. I mean, and not only this, Cassie, we don't even know what Cassie has allegedly said, because they have her saying that he tried to he forced her. So if you force, now that if sex trafficking and all the other stuff, now if you're forcing people to, hey, chocolate, if you're forcing people, if Cassie comes and say he forced me, boom, now it may not be Rico, but or it could be very well be Rico, but you have Cassie, who he paid $30 million out to, bought 4 coats and everything with her husband. She will be available. What are you going to do about that? What is he going to do about that? Because you have someone that they will be willing to use. There's no NDAs with that. If they call her as a witness, they call her as a witness. It's federal.
Very true. But at the same time, she might have just used that as a muse and a step up to be able to get out. Like, I got this on you. And it might be other stuff she had on him where he was like, I don't want to have to go to court and have to defend myself about stuff you know about me that's non-relative to you, but that is equivalent to the case, where he said that's worth $30 million. Like I said, how much money you got? Because if I could just pay everybody out of court, even Michael Jackson did it when he was innocent. He had proof that he was innocent. He didn't do nothing to these kids. He had cameras, but he didn't want to go to court and have the humiliation of dealing with a public trial. He paid millions to multiple kids just so that he didn't have it publicized. So you got to think about the level of money you're talking about, where he said, I just don't want to have to go to court about, you know what I'm saying? Didn't Bill Cosby just go home? Because sometimes they say, you know what, you guilty and we got you red-handed, but we just going to give you a smack on the hand so everybody can see we just don't let nothing go. But you'll eventually get home in a year or so. You could do a year or so like Martha Stewart out in a selective prison where you just in a home where people can drive up and visit you and ain't even no chains or gates or none of that. Didn't Martha Stewart go to jail?
Martha Stewart went to jail. Yes, she did. Martha
She
went.
committed a felony and went to a jail that was like a luxury home and was still on TV.
She did. Everyone.
So that's what I'm saying. How much money do you have? And you talking about a man that just got announced as a billionaire. So they already looking at him like, if you got $1 billion here, and you got offshore accounts, we don't know how much money you got.
Right, 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 right.
So we're
Well,
going to use everything we can to milk you as much as we can to see how much your freedom is worth. Yeah, they don't want to let them out of jail right now because they ain't got enough money yet. They're going to make them go through the entire process of court. You're going to start to be amazed about how much evidence just go missing or is insubmissible or witnesses just start dropping out. The same thing just happened with Young Thug. That he
okay.
stayed in jail long enough just for all of the evidence to go away enough for him to take a plea to go home.
Well, let's talk about another. Let's talk about another alleged Jay-Z. So we got Jay-Z. I'm glad. Thank you for mentioning Young Thug and just the correlation of the charges. However, we got Jay-Z. Jay-Z, which is a couple weeks ago, by an anonymous an anonymous woman who has not. Who had a judge, a court of law has said that she does not have to let us know who she is right now. They said that it was a fake charge allegedly. Well, there's a woman that's alleging that Jay-Z and Diddy raped her maybe some years ago. I don't know, was it when she was 13? Said that they raped her, right? So we have a woman who does not want to be, she wants to be anonymous, saying that they raped her. Okay, so we got Jay-Z now pulled up in this. Now there was been the Rock Nation, right? There has been a back and forth against Tony Anthony Busby and Rock Nation, back and forth. I mean, they're going hot and heavy because they made these allegations. It appears as though in an ABC interview, one of those interviews, it said that that woman did not have all of their facts, or at least some of the things she didn't remember. I don't agree with being sued and not knowing who sued me. I agree as well. So this woman came, said that they raped her, and that there was another female star that watched. So now we still have three parties. We have two males and a female, right? Allegations that Jay-Z was involved. There have been a back and forth between Busby and I'm talking about, I'm filing suit against you, you filing suit against me, right? So we got Jay-Z. Now Jay-Z has been, I'm not sure if you all have been following Rock Nation or Jay-Z, but he's been staunchly saying, or at least even putting on Rock Nation, of what is happening or what is not happening. You know what I mean? It seems to be very transparent. Are you like in the loop of anything? Have you seen any of that? Because they've been going hot, back and heavy in terms of Jay-Z. Jay-Z, I mean, like, he appeared at, let's just talk about it. He appeared at his daughter, Lion King, right?
So check this out. All right, I'm gonna check this out. I got you.
Let me hear it. He's been there.
I'm a billionaire. I'm in jail, right? And you a billionaire, and you my friend for the last 10, 15 years in the same industry, and that's how you became a billionaire, because Jay-Z is also another African-American billionaire. And he say, look, bro, I'm going through this. I need your help. And he say, yo, I don't got nothing to do with this. Rock Nation, you know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing to do with this. And he like, yo, you gonna help me. And he said, no, I'm not, bro. I'm just trying to stay out of it. And he said, you remember that time? He said, yo, I don't remember that time. We've been friends 10, 15 years, all the parties, all the chicks we done went through, you know what I'm saying? I just don't remember that time. Then he go to one of the chicks and say, hey, look, I got like 10, 15 people with all of these allegations. I need you to join in on them. And said, I did the same thing to you. And say Jay-Z was there. And so was Cassie. That way, nobody denies what's happening. You don't even got to say her name. You don't even got to say your name. Just make the allegations so that his name is now put out in the public as somebody who's just as bad as me, because he's another black millionaire. Now, if I can get him tied up in it, now he got to have some money to put to it. He got to, or he gonna go down too.
Now this sounds like a big conspiracy theory. Now that's a very big conspiracy theories happen. They're possible. Did he need anyone to share in that what he was going through? Possible. But that's a big claim, right? And this is total allegation, right? This is allegedly. You know what I mean? You just really don't know. What's up, Paul Leon? Like, you don't know what's possible, what's can happen.
The allegations don't even mean that it's something that has went to like court. The allegations just mean publicly somebody went and told a reporter, I'm suing him for this. And they said, oh, the R word?
Right.
We got something here. Tabloids. We rich. Like,
right.
And that's what happens. So it don't even have to be true. Jay-Z could have never met this chick ever. She could later drop the allegations, but imagine how much of this publicity is negative towards him and his business, especially knowing that it's pictures of him and P. Diddy for the last 10 and 15 years. And that's all they need to say, Well, you was at this. You was at the all white party.
True, 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 true.
Beyonce was there too.
True, true. Beyonce was. Yo, real quick. Y'all, big shout out to my brother King Egyptian who just did the best Jay-Z impersonation. That I'm not sure if y'all caught the Jay-Z impersonations like I did. It was amazing. It was amazing. So, all right, so let's go. I mean, I know y'all some of y'all caught the Jay-Z like, yeah, I mean. So, let's talk about this. R. Kelly said had some words for P. Diddy. Said, hey, they did the same thing to me. Like, is he saying like this? Is there a nature that
No, R. Kelly is locked up 15 minutes from where I live. My cousin works at the same prison he had. I done heard the man singing on the phone to people for like $25. The problem R. Kelly had, he ran out of money. He started selling his assets to try to pay for court fees and fines, bills and stuff like that. And when he ran out of assets, they said, "Oh, go to jail."
Okay. So
And then now he's in jail. Some of his court cases are still pending, and he got appeals right now that he's trying to push forward just to go back to court so that he can get a bond just so he can go home for a little while, because they already said that his sentence is determined, but they got a leniency where they might allow him to go home if he can get an appeal because he got value. He has an asset of value of just music alone. They like, look, I could get out and I can get a music company or franchise to support me when I get out enough to make another album and pop out because I got music written up already that they already want to buy and produce. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, that's what I say. A lot of times it's less about your charges and more about the money because believe it or not, that stuff that R. Kelly did was in the late 80s, early 90s that they had video. The camcorders was like the one from Home Alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
it was old.
Exactly. So some of that footage they pulled up later and said, we got some tapes of you doing some stuff. How much money you got?
They do. Right. And they
How
do
much
spend
money
money.
you got?
Right.
Didn't he just come out and drop the Chocolate Factory that went multi-platinum and that still is making multi-platinum money? How much money you got?
But listen, but we got R. Kelly, not to mention his daughter. Look, we is R. Kelly singing the same song about this black billionaire thing. I mean, when we had his daughter, I don't know her name, but his daughter came out saying that he sexually abused her, allegedly that he sexually abused her while she was a child. Thank you so
What he
much.
did not, what he did is not the same. He probably did. R. Kelly probably did all of that stuff.
Okay.
Illegally did things to children. I don't deny that for a second, but it's about how much. Look how long he got away with it because of how much money he had. You know what I'm saying? Once the money ran out, they like, all right, you ain't got no more money. You going to jail. And that's what it's like. I said, how much money you got. So it's probably not the same. It probably ain't the same as P. Diddy, who probably did just as much heinous stuff, but he got more money and is capable of continuing to do it. And he in cahoots and connection with a lot more million and billionaires. I don't know if you remember when R. Kelly and Jay-Z did the Best of Both World album and they went on tour. Do you know that they stopped the tour because R. Kelly was late every show? And he lost millions of dollars because of that.
Okay. Too many witnesses. Very, very true. Very true. Wow.
Exactly. Too many witnesses and too many people who could just make allegations to prove further that he probably did it. Because some of the stuff they're like, man, she looked like she could be 18, but then it's like 17 women come out and say they was underage when he did that. We don't even have to know everybody the truth, but they all saying he did a lot of the same stuff. At the same place, they got the location. Their parents knew.
Yes.
They got paychecks. They got money that he sent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's true. That's true.
who do you really want to argue with? Did he want to go to court and say she said she was 18 17 times?
Right. There's a lot of backlog. There's a lot of backlog on R. Kelly, and he was a video man too, right? He was in the video. Why is it? It's some type of thing with people who do commit or indulge in certain activities that have to get the video. You know what I mean? Like P. Diddy, I mean, like he got it maybe to be able to use his advantage. R. Kelly, I mean, there was urination things that happened. There were, things that he kept. I mean, there's black tapes. Like, there's something about people wanting to be able to go back to looking at the act. And I mean, that's a whole nother story in terms of voyeurism, right? You have self voyeurism, which is huge. Oh my
And
goodness.
I
Oh my
mean, think
goodness.
about the spectrum of power. Like you, like, oh yeah, I'm invincible. I'm rich. I got a lot of money. I gotta record this. I can't believe we're about to do this. I gotta record this because you don't have the mindset where there is a danger in what you're doing.
Right.
I'm unbeatable. No matter what I do, I can't be stopped. Even R. Kelly he probably didn't think when he was making those videos, he probably was like, this one of the baddest little chicks. I ain't
Right.
never gonna do this again. I paid so much. I gotta get this on camera so I
Right.
can watch it again. And I'm
Right.
about to do stuff I ain't never did to nobody ever before.
Very true. Very
And then
true.
she said, hey, remember that time? You gonna have to give me about 100. I know that was 10 years ago, but I need about $100,000 right now.
Yeah.
And you got it.
Yeah.
You want me to tell everybody? All
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah. And then you get paid. Oh my, so let me, so this is the thing. There and let me say thank you so much just for being available. And this is the context, the content, the conversation, okay, that needed to be had regarding this. You'd like that, right? Because it's levels to it. And because you do have Black billionaires and they are sought out. You know, we have that Black man is being targeted, you know, the Black billionaires being targeted, you know, and then you have you're being targeted, but what trails, what signs, what crumbs? There's some crumbs. I'm talking about not just crumbs, I'm talking about thick like cookies that are being left
Half
behind.
a
You know what I
loaf.
mean? Half a
Half a
loaf.
loaf.
There's a lot of loaves that are being left behind. So is it, and the question will still continue to remain, is it the Black billionaire in terms of being, you know, are they responsible, or are you using the Black billionaire card? Because sooner or later it's going to
I
run
think it's
out.
billionaires in general. It happens to white billionaires too. The only
Right.
difference is your color
Right.
determines a lot in the stigma of it. Because a white billionaire, he could just be like, well, I didn't do nothing. And people will be like, oh, we believe him. But when he
Right.
black, he like, what? I didn't do that. And guilty, guilty. Because if you can make somebody guilty, then the innocent people look like it's kind of like, it's not
Yeah.
biased. You feel me? It's not biased if one person gets away and one person goes to jail. But if everybody got to go to jail, then they like, it's just because he a billionaire. You feel me? So
Right.
I don't think that it's even just black people because Epstein was smart enough to just say, I'm not even going through it. I'm going to take my own life because they got enough on me
Yeah.
to end it all and take everything and slander my name for history. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Because that's what he was thinking about his lineage. I favored you back. That's what he was thinking about his lineage and like
Right.
how much it could cost him with his namesake. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? A lot of times, black billionaires, they don't think about that because they think that they could get away with it. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? That's the mindset that I can get away with it because I got enough money. Some people just like, I'm not gonna get away with that stuff. Oh my God, I got video recordings. She told him exactly which boat to go to in the Cayman Islands and look in and get every tape that I recorded. That time we was on vacation and I made her all those lies and promises. She got it all. She's gonna take everything. I'm gonna ride my boat. This is the last time. They're
Right.
gonna take this.
Right.
I'm gonna give it away.
Brother, can I tell you? First of all, listen, I just want to say thank you. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's take a picture. Yo, this has been, can I tell you, this has been such an amazing show. And I'm super excited that you were there and present. And you come through. You never fail on being like ready with the info and the dialogue. You ready, Triple? Let me know when you're ready. You are never at a loss for the conversation. You're never at a loss. Okay. All right. Let me get myself together. All right. Cheese.
I love you because I don't smile in pictures.
I want to say, you all please make sure that please make sure you have King Egyptian favorited. Yo, King, let me ask you this. Thank you so much, just for being a part, just for bringing your knowledge. Like, I knew I could have this conversation with you. I knew this was very controversial. You brought it. I'm not surprised. And listen, I thank you so much. It's just being a family friend and to the show, right? And like, you're always here, and I'm calling on you again in the 2025. Okay.
Anytime,
Can
anytime.
you please tell us when we can catch you, when your hours or what you got going on, or when we can really catch you? Can you let us know, Casper? Can you
Thank
let us
you,
know when we can
Casper.
catch you?
I stream more in the mornings, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes early, like 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying? And on the weekends, I stream normally at night, but you can catch me morning time and nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Catch me anytime during the day. It's really spontaneous, but mostly in the morning. I stream a lot more in the morning time. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I thank everybody. Make sure y'all all fave Dimples. Thank y'all for coming. It's always a pleasure to do your show. You know, you can call on me anytime. It could be an hour before. If I'm not doing nothing, you know, I'm coming. I'll show up. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Listen.
supported you from day one. I seen you do amazing things. I've seen you love people unconditionally and undeniably, and you know what I'm saying. You forever got my respect. You forever got my energy. You know that. You know what I'm saying. And I appreciate you. I thank you for allowing me to do this. You know what I'm saying? Thank
Of
you a lot.
course, of course. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I
Listen,
love you so much.
listen. First of all, I think, you know what? I think we probably, this show tells it all. I think we probably need some more royalty in the correspondency. Who thinks that King Egyptian should
Thank you,
be
King
the
Temple.
newest correspondent of the Daily Dish with Dimples? Let's go. Yes, welcome. Well, we all welcome. It's the I do's. You have been now welcome into our correspondency of the Daily Dish with Dimples. So yes, you are now officially a correspondent. I thank you
Okay.
so much.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. So all we do, we are a team. We come together. We, you know, rarely or different occasions, someone reports. Lala as a co-host, but just as correspondent, we come together. We take turns in terms of correspondence. Take turns, like coming, just like you saw Queen Vampy, right? But being available and stuff like that, just to talk about, you know, drama or whatever. But I think you would be an amazing, amazing addition to our
Yeah, and
correspondence
I
team.
also want to give a shout out to Reverend James Lawson Jr. You know what I'm saying? He died this year as
Thank
well.
you.
You know what I'm saying? He was an avid United Methodist pastor and a civil rights veteran. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of shout out to him because he funded and sponsored a lot of the marches on Washington and a lot of those, you know what I'm saying, back home marches where people were given rights, and you know what I'm saying, where people weren't defended in court for being abused by the police and being hung on trees and stuff. You know, he funded a lot of that stuff going through, you know what I'm saying, the NAACP and everything without any recognition. You know what I'm saying? He died at 95 this year. So shout out to him.
Thank you. Thank you so much, bro. I love you. I appreciate you.
I
We are
love
going
you.
to
I
wrap
appreciate
up
you. You
too.
hit me, boo. You already know. Hit me up.
I
We
sure
locked in
will.
now.
It's the fashion sense for me. It's the beads on beads. I love it. I love it. Listen, I love you. I will see you soon. Welcome to the
Thank you. I
family
love you too,
and
baby. You
happy New
already know.
Year.
We ganged up now.
Yes. Oh my goodness, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I have to wrap up. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Love you too. I gotta wrap up. I got some things I gotta do. But you all, this is the last of 2024. This is the last show in 2024. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of y'all. Thank you to the big D. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the big D of the stream, which is looks like Be Easy. Last show. Let's Be Easy. Let's get him. All right, let's get him situated. Be easy. I think she is the big deal of the stream. Y'all, I love y'all. Happy New Year. Okay, probably last time. No problem. Happy New Year. This is probably the last time that you all see, or it's our last show, right? But powerful, impactful, and juicy. Okay, so listen, y'all, welcome. Definitely, yes, yes, I love you too. Welcome, King Egyptian. We got more royalty in the correspondency. We got Queen Vampy. We got Queen Lala. We got King Egyptian. You understand? We got, oh my God, like we got royalty. So just so you see why I have him here? Like they're handpicked. I'm talking about handpicked, okay? Everyone listen, please love yourself. When I say love yourself, love just like you want someone to love you. Like you want someone to love you, you have to love yourself. Loving is an action word. It's about action. It's showing up for yourself, and you have to act like it. You have to do things like that mean, hey, I love you. You have to say things to yourself that says, hey, I love you. It needs to match, right? So in this year coming up, please make sure that you like yourself, make sure you love yourself, and that you act like it. Okay, I love y'all. I will see you soon. Thank you so much for being here, being present, and happy New Year. All right, I'll see y'all jive in 2025. Be good. Bye.